This reading is from Mark 5:25 through 34. And a woman was there who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years. She had suffered a great deal under the care of many doctors and had spent all she had. Yet instead of getting better, she grew worse. When she heard about Jesus, she came up behind him in the crowd and touched his cloak, because she thought, if I just touch his clothes, I will be healed. Immediately her bleeding stopped, and she felt in her body that she was freed from her suffering. At once Jesus realized that power had gone out from him. He turned around in the crowd and asked, "Who touched my clothes?" You see the people crowding against you," his disciples answered, "and yet you can ask, 'Who touched me?'" But Jesus kept looking around to see who had done it. Then the woman, knowing what had happened to her, came and fell at his feet, and trembling with fear, told him the whole truth. He said to her, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering."
Welcome everyone to week 3 of Who's Your Idol? I'm Ryan Seaswell once again, and I'm so glad that you're here with us this morning. We actually love Miss Mariah so much that we've invited her back for week number 3. Woo! I have to admit, I sure hope there aren't any problems with voting or anything like that, since we now have an even number of judges on the panel. But speaking of our judges, let's say hi to them right now. Randy, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Randy, so glad that you're back. What did you been gone so long? I never forgot your name, dude.
Yeah.
So you're looking a little flushed. How's that vaccine working out?
Yeah, the vaccine's working okay, but you know, I'm feeling totally different this week than I was the last couple of weeks. But you know, I'm feeling good. In fact, I'm kind of thirsty. Is this mine or is this yours?
You can go ahead and have them
Sure.
both,
I don't mind sharing.
Randy. We don't need to be spreading any more germs.
All right.
Anyway, Ryan, I'm excited about our next contestant. I gave her some Band-Aids backstage, but I think she's going to be fine. At least I hope.
Well, let's go to Jennifer Lowbrow. What say you, J-Lo? How are you?
Oh, hey Ryan, I'm really excited about this contestant. I did hear that this is her 12th time trying out, but I do hope she can make it to Hollywood.
Yeah, I hear this next contestant is very persistent, like constantly trying. So what about you, Simon? How did you like the Sea Screamer yesterday?
12th time. Other than messing up my hair, it was great. I'm anxious to hear Polly today.
Well, thanks, Harry. Good job, Mr. Clean. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this week's contestant is virtually untouchable. No, literally, like, you cannot touch her. She is a hemophiliac from Galilee, and she's been trying to get recognized for the last 12 years. Will you please help me welcome to the stage Miss Polly Plasma! Welcome, Polly. So great to have you here today.
Wow, Ryan, I'll tell you, that sun jacket. Can I touch the hem on that?
No. I really don't think so, but we're so glad that you're here. And glad that you finally stopped bleeding long enough to come sing your song for us. Do you mind doing that for us this morning?
I'd love to, Ryan. I tell you, this is my one chance to touch these people with my song. I'm going to bring it to them, and I hope it brings healing to me too.
Good deal. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it from Miss Polly Plasma!
Every now and then
touched me in a powerful way. Let's go to our judges and see if it touched them too.
Polly, I love that song, and I can't believe it took you that long, 12 years to write that song, right?
12 years.
Wow, that is a masterpiece, and I love the accompaniment on that too. Great job. Yeah, so Polly, it's a yes for me.
Wow, Polly. I really didn't think you had it in you. But I saw several people in the crowd trying to make their way to the front just to touch you. That's a real following, girlfriend. Great job. It's a yes for me, too.
Yeah.
What about you, J-Lo?
Ollie, I have faith that you are going to be healed and that you are going to be able to touch many lives out in the future. But if you need a transfusion, it's not going to be from you. So I'm sorry, but that is a no from me.
Well, Simon, it all comes down to you. How did you like Polly's song?
Polly, I'm not going to lie to you. I really felt the power of that song. And after what we've heard recently, we needed something with some power in it. You know, I hate to see scandals in voting. But eclipses are rare. As for my yes votes, it's a no for me.
Wow, Polly. Our first voting issue here on Iowa. I mean, who would have thought? We had a fourth judge and now we're split 2-2. But that means one thing, right? We will go to our audience and see what they have to say. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want Polyplasma to go to Hollywood, I need you to text yes. But if you want Polly to go back to Galilee, I need you to text the word no to 867-5309.
Hey, that's my number.
Well, anyway, once again, 867-5309. We will see you next week on our last series of Idol